Hey man, yeah man, it's real. We finna do a motherfucking I'm finna do this here document. Well, I ain't gonna do it. They presented something about the 107s. I'm a little late on this. Shit happened a month or something ago, but they gonna break it down how 107s they went from Crips to criminal. Now they back cripping. It's all the same thing. Ain't nothing wrong with criminal. Them niggas, it's just called a thing of elevation. Like the big homie say, but it's cripping on my end. Yeah, big C's, nigga. Yeah, shouts out to the Hoovers, man. But we finna do this here. This to the Salos right here. This for the Salos. Shouts out 716 shit. From 4 Trey, 11 Deuce, man. Know what I'm saying? Shouts out to the Fig side. We finna, yeah, let's go.
The 107 Hoover Criminals Gang, 107 HCG, also known as 107 Groove Gang or Celos, is a prominent African-American criminal street gang that has a long-standing presence in the west side of South Central Los Angeles, California. Now let's go into the history, alliances, and rivalries of the 107 Hoover Criminals Gang. In the 1970s, where it first emerged around 107th Street and Hoover Street, nestled between Vermont Avenue and Figueroa Avenue, this neighborhood would become the crucible for the development of the gang. In the early years, the gang members proudly referred to themselves as the 107 Groove Gang, as a nod to the original Hoover Groovers. However, the evolution of this gang took a transformative turn. The Hoover Groovers, who were the predecessors of the 107 Hoover Criminals, eventually aligned with the Crips, adopting the moniker Hoover Gang Crips. Later, the group shifted its identity once again and adopted the name Hoover Criminals Gang. This evolution marked a significant turning point in the history of the 107 Hoovers. The 107 Hoover Criminals Gang operates as a part of the broader Hoover Criminals Gang umbrella. They maintain a strong alliance with other Hoover criminal gangs, with the 112 Hoover Criminals Gang being one of their most notable allies. This alliance serves to strengthen their collective power and presence in the region. Conversely, the 107 Hoovers also have their fair share of rivals. They are in constant conflict with the Underground Crips and the Budwong Gangster Crips, who compete for territory and influence in the area. Another notable rival is the 104 Hustler Crips. All these gangs are at war with the 107 still to this day, from my knowledge. The most significant blood rival of the 107 Hoover Criminals Gang is the larger Denver Lane Bloods. This rivalry has fueled countless conflicts and violence over the years, as both groups vie for control and supremacy in their respective territories. An intriguing aspect of the 107 Hoover Criminals' history is their oscillation between different affiliations. Originally known as the Hoover Groove Gang, they transitioned into Crips, Hoover Gang Crips, before eventually adopting the identity of the Hoover Criminals Gang. This fluctuation in identity is a result of various internal and external factors, including changes in leadership and the actions of certain Hoover Gang members. The 107 Hoovers seem to be made up mostly of OGs now, but they have converted back to the Crip persona they once held. Many people believe this was over homosexual acts that some Hoover members have done while locked up behind bars. But now it's time to get into the story of Jab 5. Jab 5, also known as Jack, hails from a neighborhood at the intersection of 105th Street and Vermont, which is within the territory of the 107 Hoover Gang. Jack's upbringing was marked by a tumultuous family life, with his father frequently in and out of jail and deeply involved in the streets, specifically as a member of the 107 Hoover Gang. It's from his father's affiliation with this gang that Jack acquired the name Jab 5, as his father went by Jab 3. Growing up, Jack learned the ropes of street life from his father, mastering the art of street smarts and conducting himself like a true man in the gritty world he was raised in. His dad's prominence in the streets instilled in Jack a sense of duty to carry on the family legacy. Jack quickly gained notoriety in the streets through physical altercations and his reputation for not taking any nonsense. Jack's teenage years saw him in and out of jail for various crimes, culminating in a 4-year prison sentence when he turned 18. In prison, he underwent a transformation and learned that the rules and dynamics were significantly different from those on the streets. He even shared a cell with a member of a rival gang, the East Coast Crips, teaching him the complexities of prison politics and alliances based on one's racial affiliation. Upon his release, Jack pursued a career as a barber and focused on being a responsible father. However, his foray into music unexpectedly took off, leading him to drop his first series of music videos. These videos, along with some controversy, garnered significant attention on the internet. A notable incident involved 2 young Hoovers posting a video where they slapped a civilian, implying that Jack was involved, even though he he wasn't. To clear his name, Jack confronted the individuals involved in the video, resolving the situation through physical altercation. This incident sparked efforts by Hoover members and Mexican gang members to promote peace and ease tensions between the African American and Mexican communities in Los Angeles. As a result of these events, Jack's name began to gain popularity, and he capitalized on this newfound fame by releasing more music. However, he found himself in conflict with other Crip members, such as C-Mac from 5'5 Neighborhood Crip, with both questioning each other's street credibility. This feud escalated briefly, but simmered down. In November 2021, Jack faced legal trouble when he was arrested for an alleged shooting, and he is currently incarcerated, fighting the charges. Speculation surrounds whether he was responsible for the death of a well-known member of the Rollin 60 Crips, Shady Blue, who lost his life on March 31st, 2021. Shady Blue's death was met with celebration by some Hoover members. Jack's career is at a standstill due to his legal situation, with no new music releases in 6 months. Despite the challenges, Jack 5 maintains his innocence and continues to face uncertainty regarding both his life and his career. If you have any requests, please comment them below. I'll be voicing all of my own videos now. So that being said, thank you for watching.
Okay, that was a little something on the cellulose now. Shout out to Jap 5, free Jap 5. Yeah, his daddy was the Hoover nigga that was rapping on Rep Yourself. You go check out Rep Yourself when they had the Hoover niggas in. His daddy, the Hoover nigga with the gray bandana, with the, going out talking that shit. That's Jap 5 Pops. And his step pops, you won't even believe who his Cartoon from Fire Trey Avalon, nigga. That's the step pop. So you know it's cripping all the way up the point, nigga. You got the east side crip, look, and then your daddy west side. His mama from out of Fire Trey. Cartoon was saying, so you know, like, that's all he know. Like, yeah, whole family cripping. Mom's from Avalon, dad's from Hoover. Come on, cuz. Hey, man, for real, man. Shouts out to Cali, man. For real. We out here, man. Like and subscribe.